Welcome to the Zebra Family channel. If you have not subscribed, please click the like button, share and subscribe. It's free. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are around the world. I'm here today to talk about the elections of South Africa, more especially about the EFF Julius Malema. Julius Malema, I don't know whether he's a fortune teller because of the giraffe view he has. Most of the journalists in South Africa, when he used to talk about load shedding, that load shedding is just temporary. Immediately after election or during the counting days, when they start counting the ballots, there will be load shedding. He said these things about 2 months ago. He keep repeating it on the campaigning trail. Wherever he goes to campaign, he more normally talk about it. But what has come to my surprise, I was listening to the address of IEC, and there were questions from one journalist that were posed to the IEC about load shedding that was going on in different places. Before then, Malema, when he went to cast his votes with his wife, he was asked if he still stands that after elections there will be load shedding. And he continued to say one and the same thing. What surprised me, he was asked before he cast his ballot, and there were reports that there were places now where they were counting or whatever, they were still voting in other places, and whatever was happening there was no power. And the IEC was asked that question by another journalist. Let's listen when the question was asked to the IEC, what the IEC response was.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to make you aware of the issue that's happening, what's happening right now in Kwakwa, with some of the power cuts, same complaints, and now people are said to be using their phones to actually go vote. Some have even turned away. There are also places like, can I just quickly read this? In KZN, Ugu, Umzumbe, Ward 8, all the VDs, they also have the same problem of power outages and load shedding, and this despite the fact that the IEC had promised that there's going to be no load shedding today.
No, the IEC is not a provider of energy. That is ESCOM. What the IEC communicated to you was the assurances that we had received from ESCOM. Whether it is a case of load shedding or some other kind of outage, we're not sure. We'll go look, because obviously we don't want voting and counting to be happening in the dark. Those circumstances are less than ideal. We want everything under the lights, so that there are no allegations of things untoward happening during the cover of darkness. So thank you very much for your audience.
Let's listen to what Malema said before he cast his votes when he was asked about the electricity load shedding, if he continued to stand by what he said. Because every time they will bring Malema, like Malema said this, he's a flip-flopper, he's what. But each and everything Malema has ever said, it has come to fruition. And nobody still believes. People have casted votes for the ANC, some that believe in ANC, the load shedding is gone. Because ANC was doing it just for elections, like Malema said. There are places in KwaZulu-Natal and other places that were talking about them that they asked the IEC. I don't understand what is exactly going on. So Malema has been vindicated again, because he sees things before they happen, and he doesn't keep them. He talks them to the world, and the world knows about those things. And when they come to fruition, nobody goes back to Malema and say, "Oh, Malema, what you said, you were right." to prove that Malema, when he talk about things, people take him for granted, and when they happen, there's no journalist that turn back to Malema and say, yeah, you said it, and it has happened. So it doesn't surprise me, because Malema is fighting with very powerful people. More especially, I cannot say Malema, the EFF as an organization, because Malema is part of he's a leader. So whatever is happening there, it's kind of really amazed me, because Malema has done it again. He keep on surprising us all the time with things that he says, and they come to fruition.
Previously, we I think about 60 days into no load shedding, and you've said that this is something that will not last. And of course, there's speculation that tomorrow load shedding will resume. Of course, the ESCOM coming out to issue a statement saying that is absolutely not the case. Do you still hold that view that load shedding, these load shedding 3 days will not last?
Well, they are not sustainable. That's why they said to you, we have suspended. They didn't say we're gotten free of load shedding. They said we have suspended the load shedding. So that's what we're dealing with, suspension. At any time, it can be uplifted. Some municipalities have already issued out schedules of they don't call it load shedding. They speak about energy saving, things like that. So, yeah, it's not going to end. It's going to happen immediately after the elections. They are using it as an election gimmick, and we should not fall for that trap. As to the violence of JUJU Valley, the desperation of attention-seeking individuals of no significance in society, that their only relevance is acting in a provocative manner, where a child gets shot and then stays in ICU for a very long time.
So family, let's not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you all. Bravo, bravo.